Well, today Kolkata has marked a significant dip in the temperature, but the political temperature is only mounting over here. I would request my camera person to pan his camera and show the kind of responses Mamata Banerjee is getting over here. In a short while from now, Mamata Banerjee, the West Bengal Chief Minister, is going to arrive over here. All preparations are underway. We are bringing this live broadcast. As you can see, the stretch over here at Jadavpur Juncture is completely flooded with the supporters. Thousands of spectators of the Trinamool Congress Party, with the direction of Mamata Banerjee, have hit the street over here. Let me tell you, today is going to be a very significant day. One battle is being fought. The battleground has been drawn, just ahead of this very crucial assembly elections, and one significant hearing is going on at the Calcutta High Court. On the other hand, Mamata Banerjee, you have Mamata Banerjee. She is known for her images, as an opposition leader, and a very vibrant lady, and a very charismatic political leader. She is going to take on the Enforcement Directorate or attacking to the Bharatiya Janata Party. She is going to hit the streets over here. What we are given to understand, around 3 p.m. she will come over here and she will lead this massive protest march from Jadavpur 8B bus stand, and this march will head to Hajra, which known as his Para. People who know Mamata Banerjee and Kolkata, perhaps they could remember that Hajra is the place where Mamata Banerjee come from. It's her residential area. We can see that the security personnel, they are making a way for Mamata Banerjee's arrival. We can see a huge police bandobast has been done. And remember, Mamata Banerjee is upping the arms against the Enforcement Directorate. She has already filed a case. Her party has filed a case before the High Court, and the matter is sub judice now. Mamata Banerjee is setting the tone, the narrative just ahead of the election, because remember, yesterday time and again Mamata Banerjee has said that it is an attempt to topple down her government, to take over her government, and it was planned. The raid being were conducted at IPAC office, or the residence of IPAC chief were pre-planned and orchestrated by Bharatiya Janata Party. We can see as we continue to bring this broadcast, and as we speak, you can see that several vehicles are coming over here. A stretch has been cordoned off. The preparations are underway. Thousands of Trinamool Congress supporters, with the call of given by Mamata Banerjee, they are heading to Jadavpur area, and what we know that this is going to be a huge challenge for the traffic officials also. We are given to understand particularly the southern side of the city is going to be flooded with the protesters.
Ritik, all eyes on Mamata Banerjee taking to the streets, and like you are showing us visuals from the area, large amount of crowds that have gathered there, and of course there is a lot of bandobast, like you were mentioning, a lot of arrangements in place for that 6-kilometer stretch. Take us to the significance of the area that she's chosen for her protest.
Well, definitely, it is very, very interesting. Remember, this Jadavpur is a very, as per the Lok Sabha constituency is concerned, it is the same constituency. Mamata, went to the parliament, defeating a very firebrand and heavyweight left leader, that Somnath Chatterjee, once when she came into the politics. And now what we can see that, as you can see that Bengal Minister Firhad Hakim and other top leaders have started arriving over here, and this particular protest march will cover several juncture and several significant assembly seats of South Kolkata, be it Jadavpur, Hajra, and Jadavpur, Rajbihari, and particularly Bhabanipur. Remember, Bhabanipur is associated with Mamata Banerjee. It's her constituency, and it is known as TMC's heavy bastion. TMC chose this area to send a message to the opposition Bharatiya Janata Party, and BJP on the other hand, they are not leaving any stone unturned. I would request my camera person to pan his camera and show the posters which have been put out over here. We can see as I go through, I would like to go through some of these posters in which she has categorically Lokho Ajo Sthir. That's mean there are these posters are written in Bengali, Shotte Loraiye Banglar Bhorsha. So these are the narratives that Mamata Banerjee is trying to set as per the TMC top sources are concerned. Yes, since yesterday, the Mamata Banerjee-led Trinamool Congress has decided to plans her election campaign over the atrocities against the ruling Trinamool Congress party over here, and over the people are being Bengali-speaking people are being tortured in several parts of the country as well. So that's the significantly we can see that these posters also reflect that that's narrative at this point in time. But remember, today is going to be a big day. Now, as per the BJP is concerned, just a while from now, this afternoon, a delegation led by Loket Chatterjee and Shishir Bajoria, they met the governor here in Kolkata, and this raises concern the way Mamata Banerjee, allegedly barged into yesterday. We did see that Mamata Banerjee reached to Pratik Jain's place, and there are allegedly there are BJPs also leveling serious allegations, including Enforcement Directorate.
This really comes about at the same time when the Calcutta High Court is taking up the matter, and it is of course the TMC, the ED and Pratik Jain, all three knocking on the doors of the High Court in regard to the raids that took place yesterday. Take us through the allegations that the ED is making against Mamata Banerjee. We are breaking news coming in of a chaos that has taken place outside the Calcutta High Court. The Calcutta High Court adjourns the TMC versus ED hearing because of chaos inside the High Court, and the judge who's been miffed has left the court, and the matter has now been adjourned till the 14th of this month. So it is the case that now hangs in balance. Ritik, of course, this is because of the chaos that has erupted inside the Calcutta High Court, which is what led the judge to storm out of the courtroom.
Well, that's the breaking news. Is just coming in at this point in time. Calcutta High Court adjourns the proceedings following this. Following what we know, the chaos broke out inside the courtroom, and just a while from now, we are given to understand that the court proceedings has been adjourned till 14th of January. Matter has been adjourned till 14th of January. We are picking up this breaking news at this point in time. We are given to understand a chaotic situation broke out, and that led the judge to leave his seat, and that is another flashpoint. What we do understand at this point in time, what happened today inside the courtroom. Everybody very eagerly waiting for something big to happen at Calcutta High Court, but that's the latest we are picking up at this point in time. We are yet to get details over it. Our correspondent.
Let's talk about the case that is being made from all sides. Whether it's Mamata Banerjee there talking about she was hitting out at the Home Minister, which is why we saw the protest by the 8 MPs outside Kartavya Bhavan in the national capital today. So it is Mamata Banerjee saying that this is the timing of this. Basically, in the run-up to the elections, you're picking up material which is in regard to the elections, while the ED is saying it had nothing to do with the elections, but it had to do with the coal scam. Now the ED is saying that Mamata Banerjee interfered in the searches that were being conducted, while Mamata Banerjee has gone ahead and said, how can you even do this? Can we do this to the BJP office? Can we do this? How can you come and take material that is very crucial to the elections coming up?
See, you have, a case has been filed on behalf of Trinamool Congress Party, Enforcement Directorate, as well as the family of Pratik Jain before the Calcutta High Court. And since past 24 hours, cases have been filed with the police as well, leveling serious allegations raised by Trinamool Congress or from the party Supremo Mamata Banerjee, that she alleges that it was an attempt to snatch all the poll-related documents, that she alleges that Enforcement Directorate during its raid yesterday, be it at the Pratik Jain's residence or at the Sector 5 IT office, they actually take away all took away all the documents, poll-related documents, strategies, and even hardshicks, and the list of the candidates as well. So what we do consider this a serious allegation. Mamata also said it was doctored, it was planned, and she blamed the Bharatiya Janata Party and its top leader for doing this thing and using central agencies against opposition ruling states, particularly when elections are approaching. But we have the counter reaction from the Enforcement Directorate and issuing a statement. The Enforcement Directorate categorically stated the raids were conducted with regard to a case which was registered a couple of years back with Delhi by CBI, and they were probing a coal scam, and in which this raid were conducted. But we can understand that at this point in time that Mamata Banerjee is approaching towards the venue. We would like to go cut across the visual. You can see over here thousands of spectators are waving their hands, and now what we know that in a short while from now, West Bengal Chief Minister, Trinamool Congress Supremo, the fireman lady of Bengal politics is arriving at the juncture over here. We can see that the police administration is making way for her arrival. As you can see, we can see Mamata Banerjee over there. She is walked down the street. She herself are making a way for her. I know people. All arrangements were made. We can see that Mamata Banerjee. She is arriving at the Jadavpur 8B bus stand. The thousands of spectators are eagerly waiting for her arrival. We can see huge police bandobast has been made. You can see that Mamata Banerjee walked down the streets over here. Remember, she is upping the arm against the Enforcement Directorate. That's a very significant, a crucial gesture, and pictures of.
Right.
Or it's seemingly it's a very significant picture as per Bengal politics and upcoming elections is concerned. Here you have West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is meeting with her party supporters. The supporters are waving party flag. They are raising Joy Bangla slogans, and in a short while from now, but we can understand this protest march, this massive protest march, against the EDs, alleging EDs atrocities or taking on Bharatiya Janata Party is going to start, and Mamata Banerjee is going to lead this massive protest,
right,
and that is
we have more breaking news coming in. The breaking news is that the election, this is the Enforcement Directorate to push for an urgent hearing today, seeking another bench for the hearing. So the ED is likely to mention the case before the Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, and that is expected today. So breaking news coming in as far as this case is concerned. Do remember the Calcutta High Court, it is in which there was chaos inside the High Court during the hearing of the ED versus Mamata Banerjee versus Pratik Jain case. But here we have the judge who stormed out because of the chaos that erupted. Now the ED is likely to mention the case before the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. This at a time when the case that had been adjourned and the matter had been shifted to the 14th of January. Shreyashi joining us. Shreyashi, another twist here, the ED to push for an urgent hearing, and that's supposed to come up today, provided that the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court agrees to the case, to hearing the case.
Well, the single bench of Justice Shubhra Ghosh had scheduled the hearing for 2:30 p.m. in courtroom number 5 at the Calcutta High Court. At 2:15, a lot of people entered the High Court, of course, to get a glimpse of this hearing, a high voltage hearing that was to take place between the Trinamool Congress and the Enforcement Directorate. Representing Trinamool Congress was senior MP and advocate Kalyan Banerjee, and Dheeraj Dwivedi was representing the ED council over there. But because of the number of people inside the courtroom, the judge was not happy. She asked the court to be emptied, but people refused to leave. There was chaos inside the courtroom, and she left the bench and went to her chamber, adjourning the matter till January 14th. Now, in case the ED moves another bench or goes to the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court seeking an urgent petition, the judge will then have to reassign this case to another judge. So far, Justice Shubhra Ghosh is determined to hear such cases in the cause list. We'll have to wait and see if there is any urgent hearing that takes place, if at all, because a Bar Council member has also passed away, and because of that, they have asked the court to close down at 3:30 p.m., leaving very little time for the judges to hear any fresh petitions. And of course, given the high, critical, petition that both the sides will be keeping, it's going to be a long drawn argument where the Enforcement Directorate will be keeping its side, which has made very serious allegations and sought a CBI investigation against Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for forcefully entering the search scenes of the Enforcement Directorate and taking out incriminating evidences from the spot as per their petition. Now, the Trinamool Congress is also filed a petition here at the Calcutta High Court alleging their political strategy has been stolen by the Enforcement Directorate ahead of the elections. So now we'll have to wait and see if at all there's any hearing opportunity given to both the parties today by the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. But so far the matter has been adjourned till the 14th of January before the single bench of Justice Ghosh here at the Calcutta High Court.
Like you mentioned, 40 minutes is all that they have for this case to come up, if it does, and that urgent listing that the ED is asking for, and that the case should be produced in the Calcutta High Court today itself. This after there was an outpouring of people in the Calcutta High Court, which is why the judge stormed out of the court. Ritik joining us. Ritik, of course, Mamata Banerjee just about to start her march, her protest march. There we can see her waving her arm there to her supporters who gathered in large number.
It's a very significant and interesting protest march just has begun. As you can see, we continue to bring this live broadcast. You can say that Mamata Banerjee is leading this protest march, and we also can see several top leaders of Trinamool Congress Party and Member of Parliament, especially who represents the fraternity, the film fraternity over here in West Bengal. We can see that actor Dave or even several other MPs. They are walked out. They do walk down the streets with Mamata Banerjee. She is leading a huge protest march over here. Let me tell you that this rally will go straight to Hajra.
From Jadavpur to Hajra.
Assembly seats, or as per the South Kolkata is concerned, from.
Right, Ritik, we can see visuals of Mamata Banerjee there, starting her protest march. And that is a 6-kilometer stretch from Jadavpur to Hajra. Very significant there, of course, the route that she has chosen to protest against the ED raids that took place at the IPAC. This is the IPAC residence and offices in Kolkata yesterday. Pratik Jain, the poll strategist for the TMC since 2021, his offices were raided by the ED in the run-up to the elections to take place in the state of West Bengal. Of course, Mamata Banerjee and the TMC crying foul, saying that this is an attempt to basically gather information in regard to TMC's strategy and policy for the upcoming elections. And it was Mamata Banerjee who the ED is accusing of interfering with the searches that were taking place. The ED on the other side is saying that it was being done in an orderly manner. It is Mamata Banerjee who did not allow in collusion with the police for the ED officials to leave with the incriminating evidence that they had with them, and that they had to leave without the evidence because it was Mamata Banerjee who stopped them from doing so. Shreyashi joining us as well. Shreyashi, large number of crowds that have collected for that protest march that Mamata Banerjee has set on foot. She's covering that 6-kilometer stretch from Jadavpur. Shreyashi, take us to the visuals that we are seeing on our screen right now. Of course, Mamata Banerjee protesting, as have the TMC MPs here in the national capital earlier today. They were taken away by the police. They were taken to the police station on the Parliament Street. Mamata Banerjee there walking the talk there, protesting against the action the ED has taken from the authorized team of IPAC, Pratik Jain, who's a post strategist of the TMC.
Well, that's right. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has taken the fight to the street now with her supporters and leaders in line with her, walking from Jadavpur to Hajra More, where she will be garnering more support from the people of West Bengal. Now, of course, high drama unfolded yesterday at Pratik Jain's residence, the director of IPAC, when the Enforcement Directorate was carrying out search operations in the alleged coal smuggling scam that is under both the CBI as well as the ED scanner. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee reached Pratik Jain's residence at about noon, and within 15 minutes she left there with folders, laptop and a mobile phone, saying that her political party's strategies were being taken by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, IPAC has been engaged with the Trinamool Congress for over 6 years now. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee taking out a protest rally here in Kolkata, in the heart of the city, there in her constituency, along with her leaders and Pratik Jain by her side, sending out a strong message to the political oppositions in the state of West Bengal ahead of the high voltage political battle that will be unfolding here for the West Bengal Assembly elections that are due early this year. And of course, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee there walking on the street of Kolkata, something that she had announced yesterday. Since yesterday, the party has been protesting across blocks in West Bengal, and this face-off with the central government is likely to only escalate, with her fight against the ED also rising at the High Court. The matter has been adjourned, but the political fight on the street continues, with the Trinamool Congress lashing out at the Enforcement Directorate, not just here in Kolkata but also in New Delhi. We saw high drama outside the Home Ministry office, where Delhi police detained the Trinamool Congress MPs. 8 Trinamool Congress MPs were outside Kartavya Bhavan when they were detained by the police and taken to Parliament Street police station later and were not allowed to leave. We saw those images of the MPs of Trinamool Congress being dragged by the Delhi police. Derek O'Brien was leading that, where he had an altercation with the Delhi police, saying that the parliamentarians cannot be touched, they are elected representatives. There was high drama, just not in the national capital but also here in West Bengal, with the Trinamool Congress taking the fight to the High Court, to the national capital, and now to the streets of Kolkata.
To the streets of Kolkata, there we see Mamata Banerjee and the kind of supporters that she has, the show of strength from the film industry. This is the Bengal film industry, to, of course, people from her party and supporters of West Bengal. Do remember that, she has gone ahead and said that the Home Minister needs to be in check, and that, he is using the ED as a tool, and this is in order to win the election. She's gone on to say that if you want to fight, come fight with me in West Bengal democratically. That is the challenge that she's throwing at Amit Shah, the Home Minister, and now taking to the streets to prove her point there in regard to the raids that were carried out. Of course, now on the other side, like the ED has been saying, that Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister of the state, violated all law and order. With the aid of the police, she forcefully took possession of all the digital devices and all the documents, and that is what Mamata Banerjee is being charged of, is being accused of by the Enforcement Directorate, and which is why the Enforcement Directorate has knocked on the doors of Calcutta High Court. What really happened in High Court just minutes ago was that the judge had to leave because there were too many people who had showed up inside the courtroom. There was chaos, and which is why the judge left. Now, the case has been adjourned till the 14th of January, but the ED wouldn't stop there. They are in fact trying for a special hearing of the case today itself. There is only limited time till 3:30 before that can be done. But Mamata Banerjee is standing her ground there, speaking to the people, talking against the ED, saying it's only at the time of elections that the ED, the CBI come into action. And this is in regard to the elections. She's saying that you can try, you will not win the elections. You need to respect us for us to respect you. That is the message that Mamata Banerjee is putting out. She is in fact demanding respect, saying that, of course, that is something that Derek O'Brien was also saying, that we are elected MPs, you can't do this to us. They were sitting peacefully protesting outside the Kartavya Bhavan here in the national capital. It also included, Kirti Azad, Mahua Moitra. all of them saying that, this is not fair, and that they were just sitting peacefully while they were dragged, literally dragged, and put into buses and then taken to the police station outside, the Kartavya Bhavan on Parliament Street. So it is the BJP delegation that's also met with the governor, Anand Bose, at the governor's house. This is a meeting that's taken place over the unconstitutional act, allegedly, that they're calling it, done by the Bengal Chief Minister during the raids that took place at the IPAC co-founders' residence and offices just yesterday. The delegation is over what has happened. Speaking against the Chief Minister and her unconstitutional act is the delegation of the BJP meeting with the governor in West Bengal. Now, what has really come out of this is that while Mamata Banerjee and the TMC is saying that they are trying to get information, gather information as far as the strategy for the elections is concerned, but the ED on one side saying that this has nothing to do with the elections, this had to do with the coal scam. But now the ED is turning around and saying that this has links to the Goa elections, and there is Hawala operators that are involved, and that Pratik Jain is part of that. Pratik Jain, the co-founder of IPAC, the authorized team, which is the poll, handling the poll strategy when it comes to the elections in the state of West Bengal. And it hasn't been these elections, but they have been doing this since 2021. So there you have visuals on your screen playing out of Mamata Banerjee taking to the streets, the street fighter Didi that has returned in order to cover that 6-kilometer march against the action taken by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, the ED's sensational charge against the Chief Minister includes that she forcefully used the police, took away the documents that they had their hands on, and that was going to be linking, the authorized team of IPAC with Goa elections and the Hawala operations, the link that the ED is trying to make. Ritik joining us to get us more information. Ritik, that miffed judge that left the courtroom, but now it is of course the ED wanting to have that matter heard today itself, but there's hardly any time left.
Well, definitely what we're learning that a very high-paced courtroom drama that took place at Kolkata High Court during the hearing. A very interesting matter just a day after that, a very dramatic situations and sequences unfolded over the row between Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee and the Central Probing Team, Enforcement Directorate. Now, Enforcement Directorate is wanted to the matter to be heard by the Calcutta High Court. Remember, not only the Enforcement Directorate, but also the Trinamool Congress Party and Pratik Jain's family had knocked the doors of the Calcutta High Court. What exactly happened yesterday, and after that, what we know that following a chaotic situation inside the courtroom and during the court proceedings, now the court has adjourned the court proceedings. Now on the other side, what we can see as we continue to bring this live broadcast, let me tell you that we cover Bengal politics and the parties like Bharatiya Janata Party or the Trinamool Congress for quite a long time. I would say that just ahead of this crucial assembly election that is going to take place likely in the month of April, and we can see that Mamata Banerjee is the vibrant lady. She is setting the tone for her party men. Remember, it's a significant gesture that has been raised by Mamata Banerjee. Since yesterday, we did know that the Trinamool Congress Party was planning to strategize this campaign over the issues like SIR or people, Bengali-speaking people being attacked or targeted in several BJP-ruled states outside Bengal.
Arjun Singh on the phone line with us. Sir, your reaction to Mamata Banerjee there taking to the streets, holding this protest march against the action that's been taken by the ED, saying this is on the behest of the Home Minister. Arjun Singh of the BJP with us. Sir, Mamata Banerjee there saying that respect is mutual, and that is the demand that the leader of the TMC is making.
ममता बनर्जी का ये हमेशा से ये सोच है कि लोग को डरवा के वोट लो, और उन्होंने कल ये अपना खेला कर दिया। उन्होंने ईडी पर हमला किया, कागज जो ईडी ने जब्त किया था, पेपर डॉक्यूमेंट्स, लैपटॉप, जो फोन, मोबाइल फोन, उसको छीन लिया। तो वो अपने कर्मियों को एस्टेब्लिश करना चाहती कि हम पावरफुल हैं, और उनके कर्मी डर दिखाने का काम वो आज करने के बाद आप देखे होंगे खुद FIR भी किया उन्होंने, और आज उन्होंने जुलूस भी निकाला, उन्होंने अमित शाह जी को गंदी गंदी गालियां दी। तो ममता बनर्जी का जो डर का राजनीति है उसको उन्होंने एस्टेब्लिश करना शुरू कर दिया है सामने, चुनाव को सामने रखते हुए, क्योंकि SIR प्रक्रिया में करीब करीब 1 करोड़ से ऊपर बांग्लादेशी मुसलमान रोहिंग्याओं का नाम बाद होने वाला है। तो जो परिस्थिति है वो इनका पुराना स्टाइल है, और ये परिस्थिति में कहीं ना कहीं ईडी डर गई है और डरी है, और कोर्ट ने भी कोई ऐसा जजमेंट भी नहीं दिया। ईडी ने डर से अभी तक FIR भी नहीं किया है। तो ये एक
चल हो गया 14 तारीख तक सर, बट ममता बनर्जी कह रहे हैं ये डेमोक्रेसी है, ये बीजेपी की प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है। दैट इज द चार्ज दैट शी इज मेकिंग।
यस, एकदम डेमोक्रेसी है, लेकिन डेमोक्रेसी में ममता के लिए अलग कानून है और हमारे आपके लिए अलग कानून है कि कहीं कोई एजेंसी रेड करती है या उनकी ही पुलिस रेड करती है और वहां कोई बाधा देता है तो उसको जेल के अंदर जाना पड़ता है। तो ममता बनर्जी के लिए एक प्राइवेट कारपोरेट सेक्टर में जहां करोड़ों करोड़ रुपए का गबन हुआ, उसकी इंक्वायरी में जाकर वो अपना लैपटॉप उठाकर लाती हैं। ये भारत के कानून में अगर है कि मुख्यमंत्री के लिए और मंत्री के लिए इस तरह का अलाउ है, तो दुर्भाग्य है भारत के संविधान का। लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि भारत का संविधान इतना कमजोर संविधान नहीं है जो इस तरह के मैटर को अलाउ करेगा। लेकिन कल और आज दोनों दिन ममता ने अपने आप को गुंडा के तरह, चोर के तरह एस्टेब्लिश कर दिया है, इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है। ये उनकी पुरानी तरीका है। और क्या है, चोरी करने के बाद आप सीधा खुलेआम कहते हो कि हमने ये लाया, इसका मतलब है कि
जो 8 MP प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे कर्तव्य भवन के बाहर पीसफुली, ममता बनर्जी कह रही हैं कि जो उन्होंने करा वो ओबीडियंस और वो दिखा रहा है बीजेपी का आइडिया ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी। आपको लगता है जो एक्शन उन्होंने लिया, ड्रैग करते हुए ले गए उनको पुलिस स्टेशन, वो ठीक था?
ममता बनर्जी जी इतना गलत काम कर रही हैं बंगाल में। एक थाने में डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन कोई दे सकता है क्या? थाने में आप तो होम मिनिस्टर के ऑफिस के पास पहुंच गए, थाने में डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन दे सकते हैं क्या? थोड़ी है थाने की बात, एक पौर सभा में डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन दे सकता है क्या? थोड़ी है पौर सभा, पंचायत में डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन दे सकता है क्या? उनको पीटा जाता है, उनको मारा जाता है, और ममता बनर्जी के लोग होम मिनिस्टर के पास जाकर उस आइडियोलॉजी को एस्टेब्लिश करना चाहते हैं। अरे भैया, चोरी भी करोगे और सीनाजोरी भी करोगे, ये ममता बनर्जी ने एस्टेब्लिश किया है कि वो ये कर सकती हैं। ये कहीं ना कहीं इसके पीछे ईडी और जो भी एजेंसी ने जो डर दिखाया है, ये डर ममता बनर्जी ने बंगाल में सामने चुनाव में यूज करेगी।